What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I wanted to go over some stuff I like to do with the TRX or with the suspension trainer. If you don't have a TRX, you can use a suspension trainer. It's something I like to do to warm up the upper body. It's one of my favorite routines, something I feel like it could benefit you a lot if you like to warm up with body weight exercises. One of the reasons why warming up with body weight exercises is really important is because it gets you to feel your own resistance. You're feeling your own body weight, you're feeling how your joints are responding to the movement. And I think this is really important. First, before we go into the TRX, let me talk about the responsibilities of the shoulder. This is really important that you guys know. So the shoulder complex and our upper body is responsible for a couple of things. One of them that I'm gonna be going over today is gonna be elevation of the shoulder. So you elevate, you shrug, you're using your trapezius muscles. So you're shrugging, right? And then you go into depression. This is when you relax. So I'm going elevation, right? And I'm going depression. This is when my shoulders relax. My traps are not activated when I do that. Then I'm going to retraction. So this is when I retract my shoulders and I go into protraction. This is when I push away. Typically when you push away like this and you go into protraction, you're training your boxer muscle, your serratus anterior. That's why you see fighters push away. This is a serratus anterior. So it's a couple things that we're gonna be talking about. And I'm gonna show you my favorite routine to warm up with the TRX. All right, so the first exercise we're gonna do is just a regular row, but instead of having the row come to your rib, the row is coming up and being at a 90 degree, right? But I'm coming to the shoulder base. So here you're really gonna be in an incline position, okay? And typically, I tell people to go onto their toes to make it more difficult, but just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you that you're gonna be here, you're gonna roll, bring those elbows straight back, I'm squeezing, I'm retracting, and I'm coming down slow. Now, what I don't wanna do is do this, because when I do that, then I'm killing momentum and everything is going really fast. I want the momentum to be slow and not fast. I don't want this. Okay, that would be more of a power exercise. This right here really emphasizes on squeezing, feeling the muscle really get activated. You're gonna feel those trap muscles go into play. You're also gonna feel a little bit of bicep activation and as well as your rhomboids. So if you go in nice and control, you're gonna see that my body is completely locked. My knees are straight. I'm just letting this do the work as I go. The TRX row is one of my favorite. Now, if for some reason you feel a little bit of discomfort, let me show you something that similar, but it works the same way. So now I'm just changing the grip and the pull is not towards the shoulders, but now you're working your rhomboids. So you're coming to your ribs and you're coming right back down. So here, bring it up, bring it down. Good, just like this. So there's a difference. If you go here, you're working the traps, right? The posterior deltoid. But if you go from the middle, you're gonna be working the rhomboids and more of your back, okay? So it's one of those two things I like to do to warm up the shoulders, okay? Now, let's make it a little bit harder. Let's go into the third exercise. This one really, you really have to like be with it, okay? So I go into a W and then from there I go into a press. So what's a W? So typically people do W's like this, so stay really tight. I kind of like to do it in a different variation and be a little bit wider. So I'll bring my elbows to 90, I'm gonna rotate and I'm gonna press. Come down and do the same thing. But notice when I'm doing it, I'm not rushing through it. I'm just going here, straight back, rotating, press, bring it back down, and control. Now, when you rotate at the top, you don't wanna not keep tension. You wanna keep the tension there throughout the whole motion. So when you come up, rotate, keep that tension, press. If I was to let go right now, I would fall back. So it's not just you going here. It's not that. It's here, bam, rotate, boom, top, bring it down, woo, I'm on fire. Okay, if I show you a little bit more, I'm gonna start sweating and shit, so I don't wanna start doing that, okay? Top 3 exercises I like to do for the upper body, we just went over them. We did the rolls, right, at the shoulder level, right, really warming up our traps. That feels really good. Then we did the rolls to your rib cage, activating the rhomboids, really getting deep into our lats. And the last one, we put everything together and we have some rotation to the motion. When you go into that press motion, you really allow yourself to really be in a good position for athletic movements. Anything that you're gonna be pressing overhead that day, it's gonna benefit you, okay? Thank you guys. Go swipe down for other videos.